Welcome back to Your Greatness Magnified, Work, Family, Life. We're going to be talking this week and next week about how to get unstuck because so many people tell me that they're frustrated when they get into a rut and yet don't know how to get out of it. So we're going to start with having some fun. There are things that you probably already have in your house, in your office, and you probably don't even realize just how helpful they are to help you get unstuck. The first thing is, how many people have been given inspirational books or cards by people, and maybe you've even bought them for yourself. One of the greatest ways to get unstuck is just to simply open to any page and to look at how that can help you reframe your current situation or what relevance and metaphorical implications could it have. So for example, number 71, randomly opened it. I am totally adequate at all times. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. So take a look at that and see how that helps you understand what you're trying to deal with. And similarly, same thing with a card. You just randomly take it and assume that the universe has sent that card to you. I find harmony and silence within. I think I can see the connection between those two things. I think the universe is telling me to just be chill and okay with myself. The next thing is you can take one of your kids' games and the same thing with metaphor. So what stands out in your mind as you pick up this card? This particular game is called Spot It, but you can use any game that your kids have. And you look at the image, cold. There's a snowman. If that's the image that stands out in my mind, what do I need to understand about my current situation? Maybe I'm being cold to myself. I'm looking at it in a really frosty way. Maybe I need to melt some of the stress and tension that I have about a particular problem. So you can use your kids' games to give you that, again, that metaphorical implication. Dice. We all have dice. In fact, don't tell me that you don't have a bin somewhere that's got dice that you have no idea even what the game is attached to. You can roll this dice and tell you that that's how many minutes you have to deal with this particular issue. 1. Great. I only get 1 minute to ruminate in my particular issue, what I'm stuck with. And then after that minute, you set your timer on your smartphone and you don't get any more time to ruminate and fixate about it. I'm guaranteeing you, even if you got a 6, it probably would be less time than you normally would be focused on that issue. And lastly, cards. We always have a deck of cards. You can use it similar sort of way, that's how many minutes that you have. Another way to do it would be the card that you pick, that's how many ideas that you have to come up with to try to address it. 10, only got 1 minute to ruminate, and yet I selected a 10. I have to come up with 10 ideas. So if I'm trying to address and get more centered and respectful of myself, 10 ideas, let me see. I could phone my mother. She's always really good for that. I could journal. And just list 10 things, any 10 things. And then you say to yourself at the end of that, which of those 10 things am I going to do? Those are 5 really handy things that you can gather that's already probably in your home or in your office to help you get unstuck. I hope you find this to be really insightful and fun way for you to get unstuck. Come back next week and I'm going to give you some powerful questions. In the meantime, feel free to hop onto my website and click on cool stuff anytime you would like free resources. They're there just for you. In the meantime, my name is Sarah McVanel. Be well and be great.